Hello there, my name is Ned, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up chat notifications when you receive a chat message in Twitch. We're going to be using Elgato's Wavelength software and Streamer.bot to do this. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is set up a notification input using the Wavelength software. So if you don't have a channel input available, hopefully you can shuffle things around to do so. I actually have 3 open, so I'm going to go ahead and add the aux1 input, and then I'm just going to rename it so it's a little bit more clear on what it is used for. So I have it as notifications, and since I only want to hear it, I'm going to mute to the stream output, and you can control the volume for yourself here as well. And that's all you need to do in the Wavelength software. The next thing we're going to do is download Streamer.bot by going to Streamer.bot and getting the latest version, which is 0.1.7 currently. Once you have it downloaded, you can go and extract the folder. This folder is self-contained with all the files that are needed for it, so you can put this anywhere on your machine that you would like. Once you have it in that location, go ahead and launch the Streamer.bot executable. And as you can see, it created a few files and things that ultimately store your preferences and logs and all that important data. So once you have this open, I would recommend going to your settings and removing any tabs that you feel you will not be using. So slobs is one of them, donor drive, hotkeys, voice commands, all that stuff for now. The next thing after that is to actually add your Twitch account. So I'm going to go ahead and do the connect to, which will do the OAuth authorization to give Streamer.bot access to your Twitch account. So go ahead and accept that. And then you can see Streamer.bot will update and have your username in place and have the permissions to your Twitch channel that it needs. After we have the Twitch account set up, what we can do is come over to this event tab. And this chat message section here is what we're going to be looking to set up an action for that will allow us to have the ping message, whatever you end up using to notify you, set up. So over here on the actions tab, we're going to be setting up 2 actions. First, one is just kind of the general chat message, which I'm going to leave as default. And then I'm also going to add a ping, which is going to be the one that actually plays an audio clip for me. For the ping one, I'm going to add an action. I'm going to add play a sound. I'm going to choose that notification, which remember I did it on aux1. So that is going to be there. And then I will go find a file to use, which I will use yo, because I wanted to use something that is fairly simple, but would also grab my attention. And it is simply me saying yo, and that's enough to have me look at my chat. So the reason why I set up 2 actions is the ping is literally just meant to ping me and play the audio. I can use it for chat messages. I can use it for other events that you see set over here. So it gives me a few more things that I can be flexible on. So if I want to be pinged for follows or whispers, any of that stuff, I can set that up to do so. And while I'm over here on the events tab, I will be choosing that chat message. So we're going to set that up, save that, come back over here, and we have the ping set up with the audio that will play. Now we need to kind of configure chat message to trigger that. So what we're going to do is add an action to trigger an action. And we're going to say ping. Hit OK. Now, the other thing that you can do here that makes it a little bit more flexible is say you have stream elements to timer messages or any type of responses. You might not want to be pinged for those types of messages. So what you can do is add an action by going to the logic area and selecting if. And then the variable you're going to want to use here is username. And you're going to want to say contains because there's some special characters in there. And then put in stream elements. And then you can have it do nothing. You can have it pretty much not run immediately. And ultimately, instead of continue, which would continue and then do the next command, we're going to have it break. So if it hits this if statement that it is stream elements, it will just stop and not execute anything further. So you can see I have that here below the ping. If stream elements were to type in here, I would be pinged. I don't want to be pinged. So in order for this to work and not have stream elements ping us, we need to make sure that this appears above. So we're going to go ahead and move this up one above the ping. So it's going to hit this, break, and stop, and never execute this ping. But anything else will. So let's go ahead and save this. All right, you can see we have our chat open right now. You know that we have our ping message set up with the audio to go to that aux1 channel, which is set up for our notifications, which right now is set up so stream cannot hear it, which is the audio track that you are currently hearing through my video. And we have the stream elements being omitted. So as soon as I type in a test message here, you can see that the notification fired, but you did not hear any audio. So if I were to enable this and type in a test message, you will.
Yo.
And now I will turn that back off. And let's say my spoopy offered account is one that I do not want to have ping me. I can then set up spoopy offered and then hit OK. And then I can move him up above the ping. And if I type in a test message, you will not hear it even if I have it enabled. So if I move it down below, you will hear it.
Yo.
So you do want to make sure you have these in the correct order so that they fire as expected. So yeah, that's my quick way of setting up chat notifications. I've been using it myself. I find it to be effective for someone who's maybe new and needs to kind of pay attention to chat, but they might be focused on their game. You now have an audio cue to let you know someone's saying something over in chat that you might want to pay attention to. This could also be used for someone who has more users in chat and people who are active that you can single out individuals to get a notification for, like mods or specific users. So if there's anything you would like to discuss further, feel free to stop by my Twitch, link down in the description. Or if you're interested in my thoughts on movies or anything, I do have another YouTube channel, ADangerousMix, link down in the description. And thanks, and have a good one. Bye.